We coming here on this Saturday to let you know it's time to make history. And the only way you can be successful and make history, you got to do something you ain't never done before. So that means you got to get out your comfort zone. You got to find something that makes you mad so you can start thinking different. So I'm coming on here today on this Saturday to talk to my people. Are you ready? Are you ready to make history? I did not put this out there. I'm just coming on here talking to my people. I'm gonna see who come in here, who's subscribed to me, who know about me. I just want to come on here and talk to my people today. That's it. I'm just coming on here talking to my people today. Because it is time for us to get in the right environment so we can just be. Oh my goodness. So we can just be. Don't you want to be in an environment where you can just be yourself? Don't you want to be in an environment where you can just be yourself? Don't you want to be in an environment where you can just be and feel secure, feel like you have a purpose in life and you striving to be better every day? And you in the right environment so you know people gonna uplift you, people gonna motivate you, people gonna love on you, especially if you melanated and you spiritual and you the original being. If you just be honest with yourself, I'm just coming on here talking to my people because we got the daily dose every day, Monday through Friday, from 6 to 7, for you to find your true purpose, you to get in the right environment, for you to start being who you was created to be. Not only that, we're gonna teach you how to be what the creator designed you to be. Oh my goodness. Yes, you can't find this nowhere else. You ain't getting this nowhere else. There's nobody else, no one else on this planet gonna uplift you, motivate you, praise you. Where is this going? Oh my goodness. And help you find your true purpose. Come on in here, let's talk about it. Where my thing at, man? You know, that's what going live is all about. Welcome to the live, my people. Welcome to the live. Take this off for you. Welcome, 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 welcome. Yes, yes. Come on in here, man. We're gonna have some fun today. Cause when you're in your purpose, this is what you do. You just do what needs to be done. Cause you really know it's not about you. You really start to find out it's not about you. And when you really find that out, you get a whole different mindset. Because that's what I'm talking about, kingdom living with a purpose. We know the church has not let us down. We know the church has not been bought out by the environment itself. It's time for us to take our rightful place. It's time for us to find out what matters to us. Well, we can be honest with ourselves and do what's right. Welcome. Thank you for coming on the Daily Dose. Like I say, I didn't put no notifications out there. If you subscribe to my channel, come on. If you want to know how you can get in the right environment so you can just be yourself and find out why you was created, this is the time. This is where we're going to uplift you, motivate you, praise you, especially if you're melanated, if you're spiritual, and you're the original being. It's time for us to get in the right environment so we can just be. Because I know we've been beat down, we've been held down, we've even been shot down for no apparent reason but for being ourselves. It's been over 400 years. It's time for us to come and get in the right environment so we can just be. Even if you're not ready to tap into your true purpose now, even if you don't understand everything that's going on in the world, but I just want you to be honest with yourself. If you be honest with yourself, you'll start thinking different. And that's what I need to get you to do, especially if you're melanated, especially if you're spiritual, especially if you're the original being and you're sick and tired of being beat down, held down, even shot down. You ready to take your rightful place. We're going to be here for a minute. We're going to be here for a minute because I want to just talk to my people. We got this great marketplace of today where we can just come and share our feelings with the world. And then there's a lot of that going on out there. But when you know your true purpose, like I do, when you know your true source, like I do, when you know your true value, like I do, and you know you isn't nothing but a vessel for the Creator to use to accomplish His purpose here on earth, and the Creator is you. You are the God of this world. You are the most valuable creation on this planet. So let's stop playing games with yourself. Let's get in the right environment so you can be and you know you should be. Hey, how you doing? Just to be able to be yourself, get in a kingdom setting where you can be loved on, uplifted, motivated, praised, and added value to you from a kingdom perspective. That's why it's time. If you know you sick and tired, and if you be honest with yourself, that's why we got the master class right there on the screen. And if you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, here is the link for the master class. Let's just come together, edify each other. Hey, welcome to the Daily Dose. So you can find reason why you was created and put here in the first place. Shout aloud. We're gonna be here for a minute because we gonna make history starting this year. This year history gonna be made where you be involved or not. If you're melanated, if you're spiritual, and if you're the original being, and you're sick and tired of being held down, shot down, separated, undivided for whatever reason, and you know you ain't done nothing wrong, you just being yourself. And that lets you know right there you was not in the right environment to be. You was not in the right environment to be yourself. So I say to you, it's time for you just to be honest with yourself. I say to you, it's time to come and get in the right environment so you can just be yourself and be around people that gonna uplift you, motivate you, praise you, and add value to you. So this day, we're gonna start making history. I don't care if you're in America, I don't care if you're in the Caribbean, I don't care if you're over in China, I don't care. So that's what makes this so vital right now. That's what makes this so vital right now. This is the opportunity for us to take a place just to get in the game of life. Just to get in the game of life, my people. If you want to come to the master class, it's free. It's every Saturday. It's free. It's for you to come, get your questions answered, find out what we all about. And if you seriously, oh man, I know what I should have done. I do that on the next one. See, I'm learning this stuff, my people. I'm learning this marketplace stuff because this is the greatest opportunity that we not had if you spiritual, if you melanated, if you the original being. This is our greatest opportunity to come together, to uplift one another, to motivate each other, to add value to each other from a kingdom perspective. We want to make history this year. We want to get 1 million people in the right environment. We want to get 1 million people in the right environment. We want to get 1 million businesses in the right environment. So you can then understand how valuable you are when you get in the right environment where people truly want to uplift you, motivate you, praise you, and love on you from a kingdom perspective. From a kingdom perspective. Come on in here, let's talk about it. We're going to talk about you bettering yourself. And the first thing you got to do is be honest with yourself. Aren't you ready to be honest with yourself? Aren't you sick and tired of lying to yourself? You probably said, Crawford, I ain't lying to myself. Yes, you are. You've not been so conditioned in the environment that you in that you don't even know you're lying to yourself. That's some serious brainwashing. If brainwashing have never happened, that's some serious brainwashing that I ever seen. You know something is right, and you'll still argue your point. You just can't even admit when you're wrong, especially y'all young ladies. Y'all know y'all really don't like admitting when you're wrong. That's why we got to start getting in the right environment. That's why you got to be honest with yourself. That's why this is the time for us to start making history. Aren't you ready to get in the right environment? Aren't you ready just to be who you was created to be? And if you don't know who you or what you was created to be, we will teach you. We got a 3-step process that we've given to you here for free. The MMF is designed to help you find your true purpose and why you was created and put here in the first place. Why you was put here in the first place. I just come on this Saturday to talk to my people because you know it's time. You know if you be honest with yourself, it's time to make better decisions. You know it's time for you to start being honest with yourself. Welcome to the live. We're gonna be on here for a minute. I just come on here to talk to the people. We got the daily dose, Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. The Kingdom Living with a Purpose. You can come to our masterclass for free on Saturday if you're ready to be honest with yourself and you sick and hey, how you doing? And you sick and tired of just being settling, doing something you know you wouldn't normally do if you knew your true purpose in life. Aren't you truly ready for kingdom living? Aren't you ready to get in an environment better than any church or religion that you're a part of today? Aren't you ready to get in an environment where you can just be at peace? Where we can start making history to bring value to our people? Welcome. Welcome to the Daily Dose. This is where you can find your true purpose in life if you're serious about being honest with yourself. If you melanated, if you spiritual, and if you the original people and you ready. And you ready to get excited about your future, to be honest with yourself. No matter how much money you make in the world, if you do not know your true identity, if you do not know your true source, you can make $100,000 a day and still broke in the mind. You can make $100,000 a day and still don't know your true identity. You can make $100,000 a day in this world in the wrong environment if you do not know your true source. This is the time for us to make history. If you ready, if you ready to be honest with yourself, and you can find something in this world that make you mad. Appreciate the love. Share the live. Subscribe to the channel. Come and check out the Daily Dose every day from 6 to 7 a.m. We're going to teach you how to find your purpose in life. We're going to teach you how to get in the right environment so you can just be, so you can feel protected, so people can invest in you, so people can love on you. It's time for us to unite like never before. I cannot do this myself. I cannot do this myself. Let's make history starting today. Let's make history starting today. Let's focus on us. Can we do that? Can we start focusing on us? And you can start right now by liking this live, sharing this live, and let's get people in the right environment so they can just be. And I will give you my all in bringing you what I can bring to make this world a better place. Because me not having a system made me mad. Me not having a system that I can plug into and that's willing to invest in me, that's what made me mad at 9 years old. Now you got the ability to come in this environment now. You got the ability just to be honest with yourself. So you can start making better decisions because you know if you be honest with yourself, you know it's something about this world that you hate. That's the number one thing that can bring you out of this sinful place mentally. And getting in the right environment. That's why Edify to Unify come in. That's why Kingdom Living with a Purpose come in. Churches not let us down because they not been bought out by the system. We need to come together and be honest with ourselves. If you spiritual, if you melanated, and if you know you the original being, it's time for us to make history like never before. It's time for us to love on each other like never before. It's time for us to come together and just be at peace for a change. And that's what we do over here at Edify to Unify. We give you the app. We got an app that is designed to bring you in, teach you how to find your true purpose and why you was created and put here in the first place. Because if you be honest with yourself, the first thing you should find out, you can start thinking different. And if you be honest with yourself, the first thing you'll say, I know I deserve more than what I'm doing right now. I'm sold out to these jobs and careers and professions, and it's keeping me in bondage. It's keeping me in bondage. I know it got to be something better in life than this, and it is. But because you in the wrong environment, you put so much emphasis on money, keeping it 100. You go get in debt before you know your true purpose. You go get in debt before you know your true identity. You go get in debt before you know your true source. You go get in debt before you even know why you was created and put here on earth. That's the system that you was integrated in. That's the system you was born in. But now you got to be honest with yourself. After 400 years of everybody, yes, I said everybody that's not melanated, that's not spiritual, and not the original being, not beat down, we're not being beat down, we're not being held down, we even not being shot down, but just being ourselves. So let's start loving this year. Start loving on ourselves. I got everything you need to get in that environment. We have everything you need to get in that environment. The app is designed to love on you, to uplift you, to motivate you, to praise you, to add value to you from a kingdom perspective. You can't find this in no mega church. You can't find this in no mega church. Come on and let's be honest with yourself. So the first thing, be honest with yourself and share this video. Start being honest with yourself and seek out what will help you find your true purpose in life. Welcome to the Daily Dose. Welcome. This is my second time coming on this Saturday. I'm sorry. Daily Dose is from Monday through Friday. I just came on today to talk to my people because it's time for us to be honest with ourselves. It's time for us to love on ourselves. It's time for us to support ourselves. It's time for us to add value to ourselves. It's time for us to be at peace for a change. It's time for us to get in the game of life. It's time for us to understand the community is more valuable than the individual. I'm gonna have to say that again. It's time for us to understand that the community is more valuable than the individual. It's time for us to get in an environment that gonna uplift you, that gonna motivate you, that gonna praise you, that gonna add value to you from a kingdom perspective. It's time for us to stop letting everybody run over us and take our rightful place for us. Let's just do us. Let's just do what we know is right by us. Let's just be honest with us. Can we do that? Can we do that? I know we can do that. Let's just do that this year. And I promise you, and I feel this in my heart of hearts, if we was in the right environment, which we had, if we was uplifting, motivating, and praising each other in the right environment, and we get over 1 million people in this environment that's melanated, that's spiritual, and original people, we can make history. Isn't this Black History Month? We can make history. Come Monday morning at 6 a.m. Come Monday morning at 6 a.m. Let's start being honest with ourselves. Come Monday morning, 6 a.m. Let's start loving ourselves. Come Monday morning, 6 a.m. Let's start loving on ourselves. Come Monday morning, let's just be honest with ourselves. Come Monday morning, let us uplift. Come Monday morning, the whole world gonna start watching what we do when we loving on ourselves as we love on everybody else. Come Monday morning, do what we know we need to do for ourselves. Morning, let's start protecting ourselves. Come Monday morning, let's just start doing everything we know we need to do for ourselves to be loved on, to be uplifted, to be motivated, to be praised, to be edified, and to be added value to from a kingdom perspective. Let's just do what we know we should be doing for ourselves. Come Monday morning on the Daily Dose. Let's make history. Let's make history. Come Monday morning on the Daily Dose. Let's start making history. Let's just start loving on each other. Let's just start motivating each other. Let's just start praising each other in the app designed just for that. Edifiedandunified.com. I forgot to put that in there on, on TikTok. But if you over on Facebook, if you over on YouTube, you can go right to Edify to Unify. It's right down at the bottom of the screen. Put that in Google search, and it will bring Edify to Unify. You can get to know me a little better. The app is on there. We are doing this because it's time. If you be honest with yourself, it's time. It's time for us to put our blinders on. It's time for us to have passion about ourselves. And the environment that you're in, my people, is not designed for you to be your best. That's why you have to start with being honest with yourself. And when you be honest with yourself, now you can make decisions that can bring you out of this place. Because you know if you're melanated, you know if you're spiritual, you know if you're the original being on this planet, you've been held down, you've been beat down, you've even been shot down just for being who you are. Then I'll let you know you're not in the right environment. So let's start this month making history for ourselves. Come to my master class on Saturday. That's the link right there. Come to the master class on Saturday to get to know me so we can talk and come together like never before. I'm in my purpose to teach you how to find your purpose, but I got to get you to be honest with yourself. I got to get you to realize that you know you're in the wrong environment and you cannot keep doing what you're doing. You got to find something that makes you mad, so mad that you're willing to change the way you think. You got to find something that makes you so mad. You got to change the way you get your source from because you get your source outside of yourself. You get your identity outside of yourself. You are not mad enough to find what really makes you mad so you can take your rightful place in the world and just be at peace. Come to the master class. And let's stop playing games with life because you only got one life to live. What is this? This is Avery. What do you mean? They not gave me a warning, my people. We making black history. We just talking about what everybody else doing. And you telling me this behavior is not appropriate? Goes to show you. This goes to show you everybody else can do what they want to do. But you can't come to a place where you can just be at rest. You can't come to a place where you can just be. You come to a place where you can just be loved on, uplifted, and motivated and praised. And that's what churches do every day. That's what churches do every day. That's what I mean you're not in the right environment. That's exactly what I mean that you're not in the right environment. You can't just be at peace. You can't just be uplifted. You can't just be motivated to be your best. And they're giving me a warning right now on TikTok for asking you to let's make history to get in an environment like a get in an environment like the school system. But I want you to find your purpose while you're here on earth. I want to teach you how to find why you was created in the first place. I want you in an environment where you can be loved on, where you can be motivated, where you can be praised, where you can be added value to. But they giving me a warning on this. This TikTok for you. This TikTok for you. All I want to do, and that's why I got my app, my people. This is the prime example why I got Edified and Unified. I cannot say what you need to hear. I cannot do what you need to have done. I cannot put you in the right mindset. They want you to be dumbed down. They want you to be held down. Even if they even do what they do to you bad, they don't mind that. But they don't want you in an environment where you can just be. They don't want you in an environment where you can just be loved on. They don't want you in an environment where you can have passion about what you truly feel like a combustion in this world. They want you to stay so ignorant to the point where you are being held down and you don't even know it. This right here, this one thing that make me bad and why I got my out, my people. This is why it's time for us to make history, my people. This is time for us just to love on ourselves for a change, my people. If you melanated, if you spiritual, and if you original being, this is the time. 400 years is enough for you lying to yourself. 400 years is time for you just to be honest with yourself and start doing what's right by you, for you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I ain't never had a morning like this as long as I've been on TikTok. That's why I'm telling you, my people. That's why I got my app. That's why I designed is just for us to get in the right environment. Because I can't do stuff out here in the marketplace. I got to accept that. But if you're ready to make history start today, if you're melanated, if you're ready to make history start today, if you're spiritual, if you're ready to make history start today, if you're original being and you sick or tired of being beat down, held down, separated, just been held against your will, come to the master Christ. It's free. Come. Bring your friend, your mama, your auntie, your nephew, your niece. Bring them all if they're 7 years old and they can understand basic. Because I keep it simple. If that don't make your blood boil, that made my blood boil right there, people. That people can, everybody else can do what they want to do. But sooner you come to me, doing the best for you, my people. Soon as it come to me, want to give you the best, my people. That's why I created that. This is the prime reason I created my app. Because I want to love on you. I want to uplift you. I want to motivate you. I want to get you in the right environment so you can be at peace for a change. Because I want to be at peace. Even if you're not ready to find your purpose, just get in the right environment so we can love on you, uplift you, motivate you, praise you, and add value to you until you're ready. Then I know, and I know you'll feel better, you'll be protected, you'll have a peace of mind, and you do not have to be stressed out about your kids. As you can see, we need to educate our kids. We need to educate our own kids. This is that time. This is that time. If you sick and tired of the world treating you just because you spiritual, you original, and you melanated, if you sick and tired of this world just treating you like you don't have no voice, like you don't have no substance, they just want you to play ball, they want you to perform, they don't want you to have a soul, a true purpose, a true value. That's what we focus on over here in Father Unify. We want you to know your value so you don't have to settle. So you don't have to just settle for doing something you know you don't want to do. You're just doing it because you have to do it. And if you ever, if they ever stop paying you, you will stop going and doing what you're doing to make income. You are not in the right environment to be successful. You are not in the right environment if you're ready to be at peace. You are not in the right environment if you truly want to know your true identity. But you got to start being honest with yourself. You got to be honest with yourself. If you start being honest with yourself, then getting suspended. I'm getting suspended, y'all. I'm getting some. I'm getting suspended on TikTok. I'm getting suspended on TikTok. I'm getting suspended on TikTok, my people. Let me just get on off on TikTok. Come on over to Facebook and YouTube. I see y'all over there. What can you do? You're on their platform. What can you do when you're trying to just give your people the same opportunity that everybody else on the planet? Come to the app. Let us show you what it feels like to be loved on. Let us show you what it feels like to be in an environment where you can just be at peace, where you can just be at rest. Come on over. Come on over. I'm gonna go ahead and get off here, y'all. Appreciate you coming. Come on over. What else can you do, my people? This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. I appreciate y'all for checking in, loving on me, appreciating me, but let's take our rightful place. Let's just do what we need to do to make this world a better place for ourselves and everybody else. I'm not just talking about me, for ourselves and everybody else. Because you and I know we deserve a level playing field. We deserve the same opportunity that everybody else had. And we can do that. We can start making history right now today. Come on over to Edify to Unify. That's this right here. Put this in Google search. I got my own app. Come on over. Come on over to Facebook. Come on over to YouTube and let's do what needs to be done for us, by for us, by for us, by us. We know what world we in. We know it ain't all bad. We know it's not all bad. We know it's not all bad. Man, come on. Let's see. We know it's not all bad. It's amazing, but I'm running good over here. No, it's not all bad. Come on over here. It's your daily dose. I'm here for you. I'm here to uplift you, to motivate you, so we can all get along. So we can all get along. But until we can love on each other, until we can motivate each other, until we can just edify each other to the point where we can just be, there'll always be something like this. It'll always be something like this. Because that's why we create apps. That's why we do what we need to do to get in the game. As long as we're not in the game, as long as we're not loving on each other, uplifting one another, as long as we're not uplifting each other, motivating one another, we're not in the game. And appreciate you, appreciate you. Coming here on this Saturday. Appreciate you, appreciate you. But we getting ready to go. Let me see if I pull it up. Copter being taken out of there. They had to go through steel doors. The steels were like it was like paper. Everybody can do what they do. This is soon as we start doing what we need to do for ourselves. Yeah, I'm gonna go on right here with this man. What did I say? What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Um, what was I talking about? What's the title? Appreciate y'all. The right environment creates true success. The right environment creates true success. The right environment creates true success. Are you ready to have true success? Are you ready to have? Aren't you ready? Aren't you ready to have true success? Yes, we live. We live. Aren't you ready to have true success? That's why I'm here today. I'm here to help you know why you were created, to get in the right environment so you can be honest with yourself. Just do me that favor. If you're not ready to find your true purpose, if you're not ready to find your true identity, if you're not ready to find your true source, if you're not ready to find your true purpose and why you was created, that's okay. But at least come and get in the right environment so we can uplift you, so we can motivate you, so we can love on you, so you can feel peace. And then when you're ready, then and only then when you're ready to find your purpose, you can just plug into the system. It is here for you to find the true reason why you was created. It's time for us to make history, my people. It's time for us to do what we know we need to do for ourselves, for our family, for our community, and for the world. It's time for us just to do what we know we need to do. We know we need to just start being honest. Let's just start right there. Because soon as you can be honest with yourself, it opens you up to being more open-minded. It opens you up to understanding why you're going through what you're going through. It opens you up so you can start making better decisions to better yourself now because you got something to gauge it by. My team get on me every day. Why you don't focus on the products, my man? I'm focusing on something that's gonna last forever, and that's once we get your mind in the right place. Once we get your mind in the right place, you see how they've been holding you down for over 400 years. You see how they've been beating it down for over 400 years. You see how they've been holding it down for 400 years. You see how you've been separated for over 400 years. I'm trying to get you back in line with your creator so you can survive for the rest of your life. So you can survive for the rest of your life. Because if they hit you that hard and they still got you right now after 400 years, what in the world would it do for me to help you make $1 million a day and you still don't know your true identity? How can it benefit us long term if I help you make $1 million a day and you still don't know your true source? You still don't know your true identity. You still don't know your true purpose. You still don't know why you was created and put here in the first place. But you're making all this kind of money here on earth. That's why I try to tell you my purpose is to help you find your purpose within your mind. And the first thing you got to do is find something that makes you mad in this world so you can start thinking different, so you can start getting different results for you and your family. Then we got the environment for you just to be. We got the environment for you to come and just be loved on, for you to just be uplifted, for you to just be praised, for you to just be, for us to add value to you, for us to just give you what you need just to protect you, just so you can feel at peace. This our time. Aren't you tired of doing something that you know you're not being honest with yourself about? Aren't you tired of doing something that you're selling yourself short? Aren't you ready to do something that gives you power? Hey, how you doing? Jesus is best. And there is true that, my people. But you gotta know how you think though. Because if you're driving down the highway with X's on it, right? You trying to go to the end of the expressway, the last exit, that's your goal, right? But we know you can go off any exit and you can get to a certain kind of destination. As long as you're not heading in the right direction, you can think you're doing something right. Those exits are good exits for who's getting off there, but it won't be for you because your purpose is down the road. And if you don't know your purpose, you'll be getting off different exits. You'll be going in a circle, a zoom, and don't know your true purpose. That's what you're doing right now in the world. That don't mean you're doing something bad. You could be doing something good. Let me give you another example. I have my own business making over 6 figures plus because I know my purpose, because I wasn't going to just do what I know wasn't right. I had substance about myself. I, I, I was governing myself. I could have paid $79 and admit that I did something that I did not do and went on about my business. See, I was doing what I love to do. I was making good money. I mean, seriously, I could have done what I was doing in logistics for the rest of my life. And I know some of y'all feel that way out there in the world. You're doing something good, but it's not the right thing. See, now I'm doing the right thing. Now I'm doing what I'm willing to die for. See, that's the difference between God is best and the devil is the worst. See, it's a thin line, my brother. It's a thin line, my sister. But that's why you got to get in the right environment where you know you always gonna be uplifted, you always gonna be motivated, you always gonna be in an environment where you can be your best, be yourself, and people that you in the environment right gonna be honest with you. See, because the environment you in is killing, is stealing, is pillaging, is doing everything that you know is wrong. But since you ain't in the right environment, you accept it. Let me say that again. Just like your job right now. You know you're not paid what you work on your job, but you still go. And the reason why you go because you ain't never ever had another vehicle to get you where you truly want to go until now. That's why we're finna make history right now. This February, we're gonna start making history. We want 1 million people in the right environment. If you ready to change your life, if you ready to be honest with yourself, if you ready to be find something that make you mad in this world, and you ready to get in the right environment so you can just be. If you ready, we got you. If you ready, come. We got the app. They call Edify to Unify. Go check it out. Let me see. Can I put it in the comments here? See this new to me. This new to me right here, my people. This is new to me, my people. I don't know. I love to put this in there, but I don't know how to do it. But anyway, it's your time. It's our time. If you truly ready to get in the right environment, if you truly ready to be at peace, if you truly ready to find your true purpose in life, if you truly ready to find out why you was created, where you can just be at peace with yourself. Hey, how you doing? If you truly ready just to find why you was created, your purpose in life, we teaching you this step by step. We teaching you this step by step because I know that you deserve the best. I know you want the best. I know you deserve everything here on earth. You do, but nobody gonna give it to you. Nobody gonna give it to you. A lot of people don't want. There's more people don't want you to make it than do. Let me say it like that. There's more people don't want you to make it than do want you to make it. See, I want you to find your true purpose in life. That's why we created the app. I want you to be in an environment where you can be uplifted, where you can be motivated, where you can be praised, where we can add value to you, where you can understand how valuable you are to yourself. So we can teach you in the right environment just so you can be at rest, be at peace with yourself. And then when you're ready, you can say, hey, I'm ready to find my purpose now. I'm tired of working this job, or I'm tired of doing this. I'm not getting paid enough on my job. I know I was put here more to do more than what I'm doing right now. It's something gotta change. So I'm gonna teach you step by step. I got a 3-step process. I'm giving you this for free. The first thing you gotta do is be honest with yourself. The first thing you gotta do is be honest with yourself and find something that makes you mad in this world that'll change the way you think. That'll change the way you see yourself within. That can change the way you think. And now you can accept something as valuable as this information I'm giving you right now. Now you can accept something that is valuable as this information I'm giving to you right now. You ain't gonna be closed-minded no more because you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. You tired. It's something in this world that makes your blood boil that you got to do something about. You got to do something about it. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm in my purpose. That's why you have to understand how valuable you are, and that you can't find this nowhere else on the planet. I'm the only person on the planet teaching you a 3-step process that is designed for you to find your true purpose here on earth, to find your true why you was created here on earth, to get you in the right environment here on earth, so you can just be. Oh my goodness! So you can just be at peace. with yourself, with the people you love. Aren't you ready to be at peace? Aren't you ready to be in an environment where you can just be and rest? Oh, you can't put no value on that. When you feel protected in this day and age, especially if you're melanated, especially if you're spiritual, especially if you're the original being, and everybody on this planet is beating you down, they holding you down, they just separate you for no apparent reason, but just because who you are, you know you're not in the right environment. You know this. But you ain't never ever had the opportunity until today to get in the right environment so you can just be. To get in the right environment so you can be loved on. Get in the right environment where people don't show you and love on you like never before. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, they shut me down over there on TikTok. They shut me down over there on TikTok. They shut me down over there on TikTok. I mean, yeah, TikTok. Just for speaking what I'm speaking to you. Just for wanting to get you in the right environment, just to get you on the playing field, just to get you in an environment where we can love on you, where we can uplift you also. Why would they do that? I don't know. I don't know to be honest. But this their platform. It's their platform. That's why I got my own app because of this reason. This is why I got my own app for this reason. That's why I'm down in Guyana right now because place, this place is not designed for you to be your best. This place is not designed for you to be uplifted, be motivated, and be praised, and be in an environment where you can just be. Especially if you're melanated, especially if you're spiritual, especially if you're the original being and you just want to do what's right. You just want to be left alone. You just want to be in an environment where you can feel safe. So people is loving on you, where people is motivating you, where people are praising you, where people is bringing the best out of you. That's all you want. That's truly all we want as melanated people. Just leave us alone. Just leave us alone and let us do us. If you want to do business because we're in the world, we can negotiate. But other than that, you do you and let us do us so we all can be happy. Because as long as we're not interfering with y'all, you shouldn't be worried about us interfering, you interfere with us. And if we do interfere with each other, it's on a mutual basis. We can all live here on earth. That's no doubt about that. I believe that. But we got to be honest with ourselves. We got to know we need to be uplifted and motivated with ourselves. We just cannot accept you doing whatever you want to do despite that is not gonna happen no more. Them days are over. Those days are gone. Those days are gone because now with the environment the way it is, with the marketplace the way it is, we all can benefit and we can all be in our right environment. And you just got to accept, yes, you had a head start. Yeah, a 400-year head start plus. That's okay. See, because we know who we are. We know who we are. And that's why you're so upset because if we just be who we are, if we do exactly what you're doing, it'll be a different game. It'll be a different game. And the best part about it, you will be in the game. We ain't gonna kill and steal and beat you over. No, that ain't us. We just want to be at peace. We just want to be lovers. That's what we are. We just creators. That's what we are. We just want to add value to God's greatest creation. That's who we are. We just gods. We just God. We just gods. And we want to add value to God's greatest creation. God's resources here on earth as we stay, as we in this body of ours. That's all we want. That's all we want, my people. That's all we want. We can't have, we ain't trying to expect nothing else. We ain't trying to expect nothing else. Because we can create any and everything we want. We just need to get in the right environment. Now we can do that. We can start making history right here today if you be honest with yourself. We don't need no permission for you to be honest with yourself. We don't need no permission from nobody for you just to be honest with yourself. We don't need no permission from nobody for you to come, for us to come together and let's make history by loving on ourselves, by motivating ourselves, by edifying ourselves, by adding value to ourselves from a kingdom perspective, from within works perspective. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not asking for nothing serious. I just want you to be honest with yourself. I just want you to find something in this world that make you mad, make your blood boil, that it gonna make you think differently. That's all what I'm asking. Because sooner you ready to be honest with yourself, you're gonna automatically start thinking different. You're gonna automatically start wanting something different that you've been for the last 10, 15 years in your life or longer. Let me give you an example. Your job. Your job. Right now, right now, they create robots to take your job. Right now, you invested in jobs, you sold your life to a job, you got your kids in debt to go get a job. And now they create robotics to take your job. Now they create robotics to take your job. Not all jobs, no, but you know who you are. You know who's gonna be affected the most with this. You know this. You know this. And what that says, what that truly say, until you take your rightful place, until you be honest with yourself, you gonna accept what's going on. You gonna accept what's going on. Until you recognize that you deserve more yourself, you're gonna accept what's going on. You truly don't think there is another way to accomplish your purpose. Because we've been had, I had one job before, maybe two jobs before. You still hustling, and if you lost the job you have now, you just gonna go back and try to find another job. That's all what you know up to now. And if you hearing this, you got an opportunity if you be honest with yourself. If you find something that makes you mad in this world, and you come and get in the right environment, and if you start thinking, because what makes you mad, you're gonna start thinking what you need to do to make it better. So now you got to start thinking differently than you've been thinking up to this point. And then when we get you in the right environment, we got an app called Edify to Unify. Go check it out. When you get into this app, when you get in this environment, you're gonna be uplifted. You're gonna be motivated. You're gonna be praised. You're gonna be added value to. You're gonna be loved on. Now you in an environment, the right environment, where you can just be at peace. My team get mad at me every day. because I speak about your subconscious mind. I speak about what really matters, not what's going on in the world. Your mind is what the world has. The mind is why you control. The mind is why you accept doing something that you know is not right, especially if you're melanated, especially if you're spiritual, especially if you're original being, and everybody else is double teaming on you, they beating you down, they holding you down, they just holding you back for no apparent reason but for being yourself. That's why we created the app. That's why we talk about kingdom living with a purpose. That's why we're talking about making you mad, finding something in the world that makes you mad so you can start thinking a lot deeper in the shadow stuff you accepting because you never ever had an opportunity like this. This is Black History Month, right? This is Black History Month, right? Let's start making history starting today. One, be honest with yourself. Two, find something that makes you mad. Three, come to our masterclass on Saturday. It's free. Come to our masterclass on Saturday. It's free. And ask any question you have about the app. The app gonna be the environment that we gonna uplift you in, that we gonna motivate you in, that we gonna praise you in, that we gonna add value to you in. We got a three-step process over there that help you find your purpose, not mine. Now you're in the right environment where you can just be if you're not ready to find your purpose yet. If you can just be if you're not ready to find your true identity yet. You can just be if you're not ready to find your true source yet. You can just be if you're not ready to find out why you was created and put you on earth in the first place. You can just be because now you're in the right environment. Now you understanding why I say what I say. You will never ever truly successful in the wrong environment. This here is about you getting in the right environment. Like this live, share this live, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you melanated, if you spiritual, and if you original being, and you sick and tired like myself, being held down, being beat down, being shot down for no apparent reason, but for being who we are. Come, let's get in the right environment. Come, let's make history. Starting this year, I want 1 million people in this environment. While we love it on you, uplifting you, motivating you, praising you, and adding value to you. I want 1 million people in this environment. Starting today. I want 1 million businesses in this environment. Starting today. We can make history. We can put our blinders on. We can have a passion about loving on us for a change. We ain't got to worry about being united because we already got it covered over here, edified and unified. Because sooner or later, if I'm loving on you, if I'm motivating you, if I'm praising you, if I'm adding value to you, sooner or later, you're going to want to love on us. Sooner or later, you're going to want to do business with us because we keeping you safe until you're ready to make your move, and we got you. We got you. This is our time to do what needs to be done. This is our time for you just to be honest with yourself. This is our time for you to start thinking differently than you've been thinking for the last 4, 5, 10 years, especially if you've been in a church. Yes, I said it. Especially if you've been in a church. Churches are closing by the drove because now is our time to take our rightful place. Now is our time to think for ourselves. Now this is our time to love on ourselves. This is our time just to be in an environment where we can be and feel at peace and rest. Aren't you ready to feel that, my people? And let me make myself clear. If you're not ready, that's okay. If you're not ready, that's okay. But sit in the bushes and watch and shut up and stop complaining about where your world is, what you're doing. Stop complaining and just do what your master, just do what the world is teaching you, telling you, even though you know it's not right. Even though you know you deserve better, my people. But because you don't understand your true purpose, because you don't truly value yourself, since you truly don't value yourself, somebody cooking, it's your fault. It's your fault. You can't blame nobody but yourself now, because now you got the ability to come. Now you got the ability to come. Now you got the ability to get in an environment, come into a place where you know you've been uplifted, motivated, praised, and add value to, and you feel protected. You feel at peace to the point when you ready, you can find your true purpose. When the point when you ready, you can find your true value. The point when you ready, you can have power over your circumstance. When you're ready, you can have power over your situation. If you cannot and you have not had the power over your situation up to this very second in your life because you're not in the right environment, my people. You're not in an environment where you can be your best. You can only accomplish your gift. You can only accomplish your talent in the world. You will never ever acknowledge your true gift, your true purpose, your true purpose in life. You acknowledge your gift, your talent in life, but until you get in the right environment, you'll never know your true purpose and why you was created. You have to come out of this sinful place mentally. So what is it that makes you mad to the point where it'll make you think subconsciously different? Let me say that again. What in this world that'll make your blood boil to the point it will affect your conscious thinking to the point where you are ready to do something different than you ever done before because you sick and tired of being sick and tired. You sick and tired of just accepting what you know is not right. You ready to be honest, truthful to yourself. And when you're ready to be honest and truthful with yourself, you'll start thinking a lot deeper than this shallow stuff that you're accepting in this environment that you're in. What you talking about, Crawford? You on here talking a whole lot of stuff. Everything on this planet has a purpose. You are the most valuable creation on this planet. You are the gods of this planet. If you're melanated, if you're spiritual, and if you're the original being, everything else comes after you. That's no doubt. But everybody is holding you down. They double teaming you. They beat you down. They holding you down. They just doing everything they can. That's what I'm saying. You're not ready to be honest, truthful with yourself. Because if you did, you'll be ready. You'll be running out of this environment you're in right now. We'll be creating history every day because now you got a place to come, you got an environment to come to. You ain't depending on these churches. You're going to depend on your source within inside of you. You're going to be honest with yourself to the point where you're going to know your true identity. You're going to know your source. And you're going to be in the right environment for the first time in your life to where you can be loved on, to where you can be motivated, until where you're going to be praised, until where you're going to be uplifted, to where you can add value to you from a kingdom perspective in the right environment so you can just be. Can you find that at your job? Can you find that anywhere else in this world where you can just be and know you're protected, knowing that is you there to be loved on, knowing that people around you just want you to be who you are, want to bring the best out of you. Aren't you ready? Aren't you sick and tired of being sick and tired of people? I am. I am. And I thank God I'm in my purpose. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for giving me the ability to love you, to give you praise. And so you are Lord of Lords, and I'm asking you from my heart, let us get in the right environment for your people to love you more, to uplift you more, to praise you more, to give you what you deserve. So you can just let us be and able to give us the best power to add value to your resources here on earth, to live the life that you have designed for us in the right environment. Oh my goodness. You just don't understand. Because if you understood what I just said, you ought to be telling your mama, your grandmama, your granddaddy, your auntie, your nephew, your nieces, everybody on the planet that's melanated, that's spiritual, that's sick and tired of being sick and tired, and you ready to be honest with yourself. Now you can talk to your subconscious mind so you can start doing something different that can change the way you think, that can change the way you live in your life, that can change the way you move, that can protect you from a physical level, that can protect you from a secular level. This is what I'm talking about. Tell a lie. They keep me off TikTok because I'm just telling the truth. That's letting you know. That's why I created the app, my people. That's why I created the app, my people. I created the app just for us to be able to love on each other, uplift, motivate each other, just like everybody else. That's it. But until we have our own, until we love on each other like we love on everybody else, people still gonna look at us sideways. People still gonna look at us sideways. People still gonna look at us sideways. I appreciate y'all. I want to let y'all know I love you. You can't do nothing about it. It's time to make history. It's time for us to do what we know is right within ourselves. And I want to say, come back Monday morning. Come back Monday morning. Let us uplift you, motivate, love you, like I always say. I love you, and you can't do nothing about it. And until next time, let me put this in here. Let's do it. If you on Facebook, TikTok, put Edify to Unify and Google search. That'll pull me up. I appreciate y'all for coming on. I love to be on TikTok because they just let you roll, but they flagged me. They flagged me today. But come on out on the Daily Dose and on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, 6 a.m. to 7 on Monday through Friday. I love to see you there. Y'all enjoy the rest of your weekend. I think this Valentine weekend. But with that said, I love you. I see y'all back on the Daily Dose on Monday. And until next time, let's do it.